Yes, people. I'm seeing the fire, I'm seeing the love for that one. Okay, that is the great sounds of Kazam Davies. Make sure you keep it locked in. It's called Ticking, okay? And of course, right now, we're keeping it locked, we're keeping it going and flowing. We're going to be talking to the one and only Kazam Davies. And you know what a blessing, what a pleasure it is to be speaking to him. So, of course, are you there?
Yes, I am right here.
That's good, that's good.
Everyone stuck in the house every time, you know?
Blessings, for real. And you know what? The listeners are locked in. They want to know who you are. Who is Kazam Davies? Tell us.
Well, Kazam Davies, greetings to all the listeners. Kazam Davies is a humble Rastaman, you know? Grew up in the 12 tribes of Israel. From the 12 tribes of Israel order, you know? I'm here to spread love.
Yeah.
Hold the Davidic monarchy and teach and spread the message of love.
Definitely.
By doing that through music.
Wow, for real, definitely. And you know, I can hear that in every song that you've been putting out there and playing. Tell the listeners something about your style, your flavor.
Wow. Wow. Well, my style, it's just inspiration, you know, however the rhythm speak to me,
yeah,
I deliver. You
okay.
know, it's just, you know, everything is from the Most High, from within, and you know, just express it outwards, you know?
Definitely. You know, the journey of music, how did that all begin? Because you play the guitar, you do so much different things. I want to know how your journey began.
Really and truly, you know, grew up in a musical family. Some of my aunts, they were in the Jamaica original folk singers.
Wow.
My father also was around Bob Marley. Also, he was his manager or his accountant at one time. You know, so growing up in the 12 tribe of Israel, we always say musicians. I'm everywhere coming there. The musicians rehearsing. You know, so we always looking at through the window, through the music room, listening to these musicians. But to be honest, I did not know I would really, you know, become a musician, because, you know, your parents want you to become an accountant or a doctor, or, you know?
For real. So, definitely.
I wasn't looking down that line, but the spirit of the Most High have something else planned out, you know, so.
Yeah. For real. And you know, we've just got a message from one of the listeners. They're asking, they want to know, what is 12 tribes? Some people don't know what that is. So you tell us what it is.
Well, 12 tribes, originally, if you read the Bible, it mentioned about Jacob's children, the 12 tribes of Israel.
Yeah.
And from the 12 tribes of Israel, you have tribes like Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah. And everyone represents a month, right? And within that month, it have your positive and your negative and your function and all these things.
Yeah.
But to get it clearer now, is that the organization now was formed in Jamaica in 1960 by the Prophet Gad, Dr. Vernon Carrington.
Yeah.
Right? As unifying people here to identify, you know, so Jah people there.
Yeah.
So me understand repatriation is a must.
Definitely.
So me understand, so we identify ourselves as that people them talk about in the Bible. So me understand as Israeli.
For real.
That's right.
Definitely. And you know, my tribe is Aishasha, just so you know. August.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I was born in August, but I ruled Zebulun. I born the last day in August.
Okay. So, you know what? We're near the same months. But you know what?
Yes, sir.
What are your inspirations, your influences? Tell us.
Wow, inspiration is from the Most High foremost, and and always, and then family and people, and you know, and that's what you see around you. You know, you can't stay quiet. You know, you see so much things happening, so much positive things, so much things that needs to be highlighted. So, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Everything, the plants, the trees, everything that is, you know, right.
Yeah. And, you know, one of the tunes I wanted to ask you about, we just played it, it's called Tickin', and I wanted to know what the inspiration was for that tune. Because it's a different kind of style, but I wanted to know about it because I like it.
Well, as we say, you know, my sister, is the rhythm, you know. Okay. Because, you know, we always reading and we are always, searching for that inspiration too. You see me I say?
Yeah.
So, it's like I can't tell us a boy it just it just come about. I can't it just happen.
Just happened. Definitely. Because even the tune, the get go, that tune is a nice tune as well. How did that come about?
As the Virgin sell me the rhythm, he video called me.
Yeah.
And I think it was Instagram, and I just started. He dropped the rhythm, and I just started saying, "Sell out the people from the get go." And then I said, "Yo, that is it. I'm going to write this song," and that was it.
Wow. Just like that.
Based on the whole current situations of what is happening.
Yeah, for real. And then your EP as well. Tell the listeners something about your EP and different kind of music you've got coming out.
Well, the current EP I've out is called Wash My Natty, which is a combination works between myself and Sherkan Moncrief, also known as Tiger Records.
Yeah.
This EP is something that we've been working on for 3 years now in the making.
Wow.
And Sherkan is a good youth, and we're always doing works together. From Hamsham and Japheth, we do a lot of combination work. So, we always been working together. And we just join up one day. And we say, yo, let's do something together, man. Put out an album or create something so we can, I always pressuring him. I always saying, Virgin, let's do something together.
Yeah.
Because I feel his energy, It's all about the energy.
Mm.
So I said, him just call me, send me 2 rhythms first, and then the next 3 rhythms, him just called me one night. I was coming from some engagement I had on the road.
Yeah.
And I just flashed by in place and just recorded 3 songs. That was in less than an hour.
Wow. Wow, definitely. And there's lots of young people that lock into the show. What would you say to them if they wanted to come up in this business or into this music field? What would you say to them as some advice?
As much as you can, learn from the elders. You see me? And stay humble. You see me, I say? Because nothing happens overnight.
Yeah.
And the most thing, you have to believe in yourself.
Definitely.
You see me? If you don't believe in yourself, then it don't make no sense to start the journey.
For real.
And also the message, what you're coming with. You know, because if you are going to take up this craft or being a musician, you have to know what you're putting out. You see me, I say? What your message you want to portray to the people.
Definitely, I agree with that one 100%. And, speaking of that, there's been lots of talks lately, especially in Jamaica, but it's across the board, really, about responsibility of artists. What's your responsibility?
Well, my responsibility as an artist is providing and being here for my children.
Yeah.
Because, and keep in tune with my family. Is a say, because as a musician, you have to pre-family. Check all of these musicians out there. They take us away from the family.
Yeah.
And the family is what should build and mold an artist,
Yeah,
you
definitely.
See me, I say, where they have children, where they have friends or family, whoever, you see me, I say?
Yeah, for real.
You have to, it's sad.
Definitely. And in these times of, COVID, we've had Black Lives Matter and so on. What have you been getting up to? I know you spoke about your EP earlier, but what have you been getting up to and doing?
Well, to be honest, as I say, I've been here with my family most of the time, studio and back.
Yeah.
Every now and then, every chance I can. See, because it's me and my wife together,
Yeah.
She's my manager, and I'm home with the children.
Nice.
So we made a definite decision to do that because, it's best if I am here with my youth, them. You see me, I say?
Yeah, I like that.
So apart from my personal and musical journey,
yeah,
I have nothing community-wise doing because where I am, the community right now, I have to be, put it this way, you have the youth, that you have a generation of youth who want to do good, but because of circumstances,
Yeah.
it's kind of hard. You see me, I say one man can't do can't do the whole thing, but you have to just continue to do it. You
Yeah.
see me, I say?
For
Because
real.
the youths are here, the children are here who wants to learn and become something else other than what the system wants to paint
Yeah.
on an individual. So, it's just time,
Yeah, definitely.
And I'm saying with this EP now, I'm hoping that things can change in a more positive direction and open the eyes up to what I've been saying to people over the years, because the message does not change. It's just love,
Yeah.
business, togetherness, unification. You see me, I say?
For
The hungry
real.
be fed, the sick nourished, age protected, and infants cared for.
Yeah.
Nothing don't change. These are the messages that I've been saying over the years.
Definitely.
This is what I want to see happen in every community. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Definitely. I mean, nobody can argue with that. That has to be the most, positive and upful message. Definitely.
yes, sir.
So, with that being said, how can people, go and check out your EP, check who you are as an artist? How can they do that?
Well, you can go. It's available on all digital platforms: iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, Apple. Some of them I don't know them, but they're available out there on all digital platforms.
Okay, nice.
And I'm also on Facebook and Instagram, Kazam Davies.
Okay.
And I'm also on YouTube too, so yes.
Yeah, no worries, that's cool. And of course, when it comes to music and putting the good works in there, can we expect any more collabs from yourself?
Definitely, that's a must.
Yeah.
As that is foremost. I'm open to anybody who wants to do a collab because you see me, whoever you are,
For real.
wherever you are.
Definitely. And when it comes to music at the moment, who are you listening to? Who have you got on your speakers?
Micah Shemaya, Joe,
Yeah.
Bob Marley, Foundation Music, Visionaries.
Yeah.
You see me, I said Foundation Music. You see me, I said?
Definitely. Can't go wrong with that, for real. And
Sorry.
before we kind of go and we say goodbye for now, would you be up for singing a little something for the listeners out there? Would you be up for that?
Of course I will, man.
Nice. When you're ready.
Okay, then, cool. Sell out the people from the get-go. Nobody wrong, them have to get low. Red, gold, and green, we just a live up. I'm a never fear where Babylon, them have a cook up. No, sell out the people from the get-go. Nobody wrong, them have to get low. Red, gold, and green, we just a live up. I'm a never fear where Babylon, them have a cook up. Cannot hide the truth from its place, no matter what you intend to make others believe. Your children, and don't you ever lose faith, no matter what the wicked man have up him sleeve. Come on, let us eliminate bad mind, envy, and greed, the jealousy. Babylon, they will have to pay. Won't you agree? Yes, I.
Yeah. Wow, what a message. Definitely, upful message for real. And before we go, like I said, what would you like to say to the listeners, the fans? What would you like to say to them?
Just let us hold tight, because this too shall pass,
Yeah.
But that's to remain positive and show more brother and sisterly love. You see me, I say?
Definitely.
Unconditional love to each other, because this is a test,
For real.
And we know all of these things that it was coming. So,
Yeah.
the ones who are awake and the ones who are asleep, it's our responsibility to make sure that we do everything to make them awake. You see me, I say?
Definitely.
We can't force them to be awake, but we have to shine the light and make sure that the light reach every corner of the earth where it's supposed to reach. So we just have to just stay positive, and there's enough love, enough guidance, stay true to one another. And
Yeah, for real.
believe in yourself, man.
Definitely.
Raja live, you know.
Definitely. And you know what? It's been an absolute blessing and a pleasure to speak with you. And I'm looking forward to many more conversations. And you know what? Just keep the music coming because I'm loving the positive vibes for real.
Thanks very much, and it's been my pleasure speaking to you, to DJ Kat.
Anytime.
All of the Arawak radio team, you know. Enough love and respect, man.
Same to you. Anytime.
Absolute pleasure.
Have a good rest of the day.
You have a good rest of the evening, too.
No worries. Bless up. Bless.
That's right.
Bless.
One love.
One love. Yes, people, please do go and support Kazam Davies, okay? Definitely a blessing. Positive messages all the way through. Make sure you keep it locked in. Go and check out his EP. Go and check out his music that he's got out there. And right now, we're going to be playing one of those tunes, okay? I say one, maybe one or two, okay? This one is called Get Go. You heard him do a little bit of it, but you know what? This is the actual piece, okay? Check it out. Here we go.
I see from afar Babylon love war. Love war. Don't know what they're fighting for. Sell out my people from the get-go. Use them awake, nobody wrong them off the get-go. Red, gold and green, now we ice up on a leaf up. I'm a never fear where Babylon them have a cuckoo. No cuckoo. Sell out my people from the get-go. Use them awake, nobody wrong them off the get-go. Red, gold and green, now we ice up on a leaf up. I'm a never fear where Babylon them have a cuckoo. Cannot hide the truth from its place, no matter if you attempt to make others believe. Jah children, don't you ever lose faith, no matter what the wicked man have up his sleeve. Come on, let us eliminate bad mind, envy and greed and jealousy. Babylon, they will have to pay, won't you agree? Sell out the people from the get-go. Youths them awake, nobody wrong them have to get low. Red, gold and green, now where we ice up on a legal. I'm a never fear with Babylon, them have a cuckoo. One shot to the day away from one evil. Yeah. Keep in the sun, child. Wake up this morning, give thanks that I got life. Love is the key to survive. Wake up this morning, do I see? Really makes me cry. Oh, I can't take no more. Yeah, big Jimmy can't take no more of this. Where did I go? Everywhere that I go, man, I shoot at them miss. Shoot them, I cry, and the mothers them a ball. Everywhere them a shout sometimes. So don't trouble things, man.